Have you ever wondered that the human brain and mind cannot really differentiate what is real and what is not, what is fake or what is true? I'll give you an example, right? Something that is physical or someone that is standing in front of you, interacting with you. This is something real, something physical that you cannot deny. You can touch and feel. Then you can actually see through a screen. We could be the monitors, right? It could be our phone, right? It could be our tablets. We can have such high resolution video nowadays, up to 4K to 8K resolution, that it's very hyper realistic with HDR effects, right? So then the third is actually seeing through our mind's eye, as in you are doing visualization, imagination, or even channeling any information or entity. It's entering within your third eye, your creative side, your mind to the other side. So now we have established three medium or three modes. Something physical that's in front of you, something that's not really physical but you can see with your physical eye and recognize it, right? Which is through a screen. The third is actually through the third eye portal. So now, the thing is that I want to give you a small experiment or an example right now. I want you to quickly imagine something that is of cuteness, something that you like. Could be a pet, can be a cat, can be a dog, can be a sparrow, can be a bird, can be a cute insect, a butterfly, a dragonfly, or even a moth. It's up to you. Now you try to imagine this within your brain. You close your eye and just look at it. If you can easily see images in your eyes, this image can actually get created quite easily. Just close your eyes and see whether you can. If you can't, that's alright. This is a small experiment. So now, are you able to see something? It might not be fully detailed, it might be blurry, it might have static noises, it might have like white noises in the background, right? Doesn't matter. Some people are very clear, very detailed in their visualization, their visual cortex, right? So then I wanted to give you a much more extreme example, because with this extreme example you can feel it deeply and everyone will know it because it's part of your human body, physical logic, energy, bioprocesses that you cannot deny. As long as you're human, you have a body, whether you're male or female, this energy will move. This is the sexual energy. So how to actually activate this, right? Try this, right? So say, physically, you are with a partner that you like, right? Sexually, you're entangled with them, right? Doing all kind of fantasy act that you would like to do as partner, right? So now, you can actually watch porn on the screen, which is now freely available, very addictive, but very bad for your mental health and your physical health. Not too good. So the thing is that while doing physically with your partner, there's another feeling, because there's heat, there's warmth, there's touch. But on the screen, as you're consuming with your eyes, you can only see, but your brain cannot differentiate the differences. You will still feel arousal when you're watching porn. Your body will do its necessary processes. For example, it will generate the loop, the pre-cum, in order for the insertion or the penetration to in an anticipation. I can't really say that word, right? Anticipation of something. So the arousal is that anticipation. The body is actually trying to prepare for when you're watching porn with your physical eye. Okay, now we're going for the third mode. You can close your eye, right? Using your creativity, visualization, third eye, whatever you call it, right? The limitation is actually the belief system that you install within your mind only. So now close your eyes, see any fantasy you like. These are like sexual fantasy, any kind. I'm basically putting it out that I'm not gonna name anything, but you know who you are. Close your eyes, any sexual fantasy you like. Now, See the body's reaction. Did you get aroused? Any movement? For men, this is very easy to know. You know your little brother downstairs is waking up. And if it's very heightened, in a heightened state, right, the pre-cum will come. There's no ejaculation or semen, but you will get hard. This is how powerful the mind, the thought, the visual is. So the brain and the mind can't really differentiate sometimes, but not most of the time. Like what's real, what's in the screen, and what's in your mind, what you are seeing. Now, I want to put this in with something extra, right? With the advance of AI video generated images and video and like AI videos, right? Right now is very popular. We are given another level of test. I would like to call this the test of discernment. How good are you to discern these kind of things, like what is fake and what is real? Because now a lot of AI tools are making videos so real right now, from the spaghetti eating video to now that you can't really differentiate whether it's real or false. So it's quite an advancement and quite a jump within a few years. So making everything a bit much more harder and line much more blurrer. So making the human experience much more interesting to transverse right now in the human plane and human world. And not to mention that robotics are catching up. Robotics with AI is actually becoming a real thing if you are into technology. Basically, the human partner is being replaced soon as these bots are coming online from China. So this will be very interesting. You see, the robots is trying to replace the physical. The AI imagery and video is trying to replace the screen, as in what you're seeing right now through the video. But the mind is still free. But you can actually imagine whatever you want. So I just want to let you know on these differences that I found out. It's like very interesting. And it has been very fun to experiment with these, and when you start to see these differences, right, like, oh wow, damn, like you can't really differentiate what is real, what is false. So you need to use multiple different senses and to actually see what is real, what is false. And this actually helps you in your road, your growth to discernment. You know, ultimately in spirituality, discernment is the ultimate tools that you have to determine what is love, what is fear, what is good, what is bad, what is for you and what is not for you, what you should have boundary around you or what you should not. So it's always how to have the right use of energy, as Yeshua, Jesus Christ, has tried to taught us 2000 years ago, right? So this is very interesting to me. Okay, I've been talking too much in regards to this topic. Try out the experiment and exercises. Just go and just give it a shot and see how these different things actually integrate with each other and how you play with it. It's very interesting experiment, I would say. So if you have something similar in regards to this kind of experiences, or you have found out this point as well, right? Do share and give a comment and give a like, right? I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.